Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light up? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
Stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises. That's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Valus Jones now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. The ball's out, he lost it. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
Fields with a chance to run it here. And he's going to lose a yard here. Defense there to force him out behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Angel. Here we go.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on a carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
You got here we go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First option gets the give. It's the fullback running with it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Here we go, set. 58, let's hear that. Press, bunch right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throws caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
At the 1-yard line.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Fields. On the move, headed right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the 1st.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
319, can I see that?
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Plowing up the middle. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
He was taken down.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's at the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Has it at the 7. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Go!
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58, right.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hey, 10. Move 58, move.
Fields out of the gun. He's got a man left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, Monday. EQ. Right.
Fields on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hey, Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's chased all the way to the sideline and out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
319, Jesse, cut. Press, butt strike. Go.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good for a New York first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, blue 58, blue 58, start.
Fields to throw it. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, blue 58, blue 58, start.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. One after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Jones. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that, how do you kick off returner? It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
On the coverage.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's his running back. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you that some money will follow.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. Waddle makes the catch. There it is, touchdown Miami! The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
This one is up and good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. The Jets take their first time out. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
No mas, no mas. Here we go, son. Hey, carry.
Fields throwing here. And this one is launched downfield. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
A pistol snap. Fields. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Chased out to his right. Taken off with it again. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and goal
Here we go.
at the 5-yard line.
319, get that. Right.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, son. 319, can I see that? Right. Sit right.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, getting down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Let's go now. Roll.
2nd down carry for Achan. He's going to have this one down to the 37. So 20 yards on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. There's Achan at the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
For the field goal, a 30-yard attempt.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. A very short kick here from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Don't jump right.
Off play action, it's Fields. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
331. Tonight.
This is a design look for Fields. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
Prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there. We're about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground. Incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They go to punt on 4th down, and out heads Tommy Townsend. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. Space on the right. He's got room. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets jump in front late. Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, check, go.
Achane running right. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, check that, go.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Throwing now. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. 1st down from the 42.
Green light. Oh, hurry up. Sit out.
Running right with Mitchell. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's got it at the 5. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Folk with a point after. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Jets 31, Dolphins 17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Gray now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
You got tight right there.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's a throw. Buying some time right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they face 2nd down. Back to throw. Called in by Gray. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Jets see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So it's a rolling win for the Jets. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Miami.